depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. So if you come into this live stream, give me a flansy. Either by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comments down below and let me know how this general message resonates with you. This is a general reading. It is not a personal reading. So if it has already happened, then its message is not for you. All right. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this message is for you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you don't miss when I post videos or when I go live. And I am going to be going live soon doing readings. So for the collective, not just YouTube readings. I'm talking about readings for you guys. So make sure that you hit that little notification bell so that you don't miss when I go live and answer questions. All right. So all of that helps out this channel, and I'm very, very grateful for all of your love and support. So water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a midweek energy check-in. So let's see what is happening for the element of water. For the element of water, angels, what would you like to address with the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Something about timing. On the bottom of the deck, something's happening. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So something is manifesting your life, but something needs to be cleared to bring it in. Your Archangel Sandalphon is telling you, be gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environment. So you definitely need to get out some sort of an emotion here, because something that you have been praying for with Archangel Sandalphon coming through is coming in very, very quickly. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So you need to trust your heart. You need to trust your intuition. We have spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Don't hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So something about timing. Yeah, victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith, right? So clear out any negative emotions that you may be holding on to in your situation, in your environment. Because it's all about divine timing. Your prayers have been answered. Something's coming in really quickly here. Archangel Sandalphon coming through twice. So for some of you, you may be channeling music. It's like you already know what to do. So act upon that. And what you already know what to do is to clear out this negative emotion. So because whatever this is, it'll help to raise your vibration. It's going to lift you up. It's going to help you soar. Right? See, it says spread your wings. Yeah. So that is what I see here for the element of water. Welcome, Archangel Ariel and Sandalphon. Would you like to give the element of water? So a victory is being achieved here. The timing was, that's what the holdup was timing here. On the bottom of the deck, yeah, chop wood, emanation. So you need to open up your mind. Open up your mind and clear out that clutter in your heart and in your mind. Yeah, clean it out. Clean it up. Get rid of it. Chop, chop, is what they're saying. So you could be going through some sort of an ego death that is going to help you to your vibration here. A leg up. 34 or 43 could be significant. So I feel like this is the angels lifting you up out of a situation. The angels. Something you've been praying for is lifting you up out of a situation. Did you guys just see that orb? Leave me a comment in the comment section below if you've seen that orb. So receiving help, delegating authority, and interdependence. Yeah, so you got some sort of angelic help coming in here. You absolutely do. They're saying we heard your prayers. It was all in divine timing. You are always insisting on doing everything yourself. Do you have little faith that help will come? So don't lose faith, right? Don't lose faith. It was all in divine timing. So what was holding you back was feeling like you had to do everything yourself. Convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders. So somebody is definitely carrying some sort of emotional weight on their shoulders. That's why you got Archangel Sandalphon telling you to be gentle with yourself and with your mate. So some of you may need to maybe do some I was doing Native American music this morning with drumming and flutes. I like angel tuning forks. All of that music can help to lift you up. It'll help to clear for some of you. So for some of you water signs, you've been feeling, you got this burden. You've been carrying some sort of a burden that perhaps is not yours. Your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded, as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good. For you have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed at how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up. So yeah, a prayer has been heard. So for this to come in, for this assistance to come in, you need to ask, right? For some of you, you really need to ask for help. Because I feel like whoever you are, you've been doing something on your own for a while. And the burden is actually what the holdup is, because it's like you're convinced, I gotta do this all on my own. I got this burden on my shoulders. Nobody wants to come in and help me, right? Nobody wants to come in and help me. I have to do this all by myself, right? So you need to, again, shift your expectations, that mind. So there's some sort of a lesson that is involved in this situation. Let's see what the chopped wood is in reverse. It may reveal a little bit about that lesson. See if it does. So you may be getting humbled. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something, like ask for help to clear something out of your situation, your environment. Start with a small task. Remember, big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Take 1 step towards the gods and they'll take 10 steps towards you. And I feel like that's what's happening here. 6 and a 7 can be significant, which talks about, okay, I'm not even going to say that. That's really crazy. I just seen something, because I'm a water sign, and I just seen something like, All right. So what I see here for you water signs is, in order to get this help, you have to ask for it, first of all. Second of all, you may be thinking, when is it going to be my time, right? When is it good time? Well, it's time now. right? It's time now. And you're realizing this. You already know what to do. You already know you have to ask for it for some of you. Um, Somebody could be triggered. They could be very triggered because they feel like you don't deserve love. They're being very immature here, right? So it could be coming in trying to interfere something. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Yeah. So somebody is triggered because you had faith here. You have faith. And now it's time for your prayers to be heard and answered. Because the delay is over. Because there is somebody here who's very arrogant and feels like that you don't deserve something, water signs. All right. Alrighty. So what are the crows warning the element of water about this week or today for the daily energy check-in? What are the crows warning the water signs about? How about that? You're definitely being warned. And that's crazy because when I went outside, I don't know if it was this morning when I fed the cats or took the garbage out because today's garbage day. The crows were literally screaming outside. Trickery. You're being warned of some sort of trickery. That's the Seven of Swords energy. Yeah. So somebody is triggered and they're going to come in and they're going to try to trick you out of a situation here. Yeah. By playing on your emotions. This is two people who are in a commitment together. All right. So, yeah, you're definitely being warned here of somebody playing mind games with you, trying to trick you. The trickery represents the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords talks about people gathering up people to come up against you. Like somebody gathering up a mob of people to come up against you. Possibly because of your faith. Why? Because they don't want you to have some sort of a blessing. They don't want your prayers to be answered. So this could be somebody who's praying on your downfall. Somebody could be getting warned. I'm getting two different messages here. There could be some water signs that are being warned, right? And there could be other water signs who, this could be your message as to somebody else getting warned or you being warned about this individual who is trying to keep you grounded, because chop wood talks about being grounded. They're trying to keep you grounded. They don't want you to fly. They don't want you to soar. They want to hold you back. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong card. Oh, that doesn't even go there. Yeah. So they could be thinking they're humbling you. Maybe somebody's getting humbled here for their trickery, for their sneaky, shady BS ways, for trying to block somebody. Somebody could be getting humbled for their trickery. They're gathering up a mob of people and spy, lying, gossip, trying to cause confusion, trying to get somebody to stay grounded and carry the burdens, right? They wanted somebody to all alone. And somebody's learning a lesson. It all has something to do with faith. It all has something to do with faith. So somebody could be thinking that they are very, very, I'm talking to somebody who's very religious, and I could be talking to somebody who's very spiritual. There's a big difference. And somebody was being like very sneaky, very shady because of that. So they wanted somebody to be in this burden. They didn't want them um to soar. They didn't want them to, they wanted to cage them. They wanted to keep them grounded. Somebody was warned here. Something was made very clear to somebody. All right, spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, can we have um show me, don't hold back right now. The timing is perfect. You are ready to soar for the element of water. Page of Raphael. So definitely a water sign. A message regarding a relationship or some sort of emotional message. Strong Pisces energy here. Somebody could be, somebody could very well be abusing their intuitive insights here, playing in somebody's emotions, playing with somebody's emotions, because this does talk about being invited out somewhere, right? And so does the Page of Raphael. A message regarding an invitation or a social event. Somebody holding back. All right, victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Water signs. Magician. So we definitely have you realizing your prayers have been heard and answered, because you're definitely, you could be channeling something or hearing something. Literally hearing something, seeing some sort of truth, some sort of spiritual knowledge, hearing something on a spiritual level, seeing colors. Your prayers have been heard and answered. What you need will magically appear, as if by magic. Something is happening. So you're manifesting something. Something you've been asking for. Why? Because you know why? Because you realize you already have everything you need within you. Right? You realize that you've already cleared something on an emotional level when it comes to either your environment or nation. Why? Because you knew what you had to do. And you have somebody who's very triggered. Somebody who's very, very triggered here. All right, a leg up in reverse. Something about carrying burdens, doing it all by yourself. Leg up, please and thank you for the element of water. Queen of Ariel. This is beautiful. So nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything beautiful. Practical and wise advice. Yeah. So this is an earth element. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Virgo, Capricorn, or Virgo or Taurus here. So you may have had somebody who practical and wise advice. So it's like, you know, somebody who's very nurturing, very loving, very generous, very happy. You know, somebody who's very practical. So you're going to be happy here because something that you've asked for is coming in really quickly. I feel whoever I'm talking to, you're an earth angel. Spread your wings. The timing is perfect. You have the ability. You have the ability. So don't hold yourself yourself back. Don't allow anybody else to hold you back either, because I feel like there is definitely, remember, Seven of Swords, somebody's trickery. So somebody could be coming in and trying to trick you with some sort of negative advice because they feel like you don't deserve it. It could be coming in is this person who's very generous, but they're not. They're not. So somebody is learning a very hard lesson here. I'm telling you, somebody's about to be humbled. Somebody could have took advantage of your vulnerability because they were envious of your beauty. Remember, Seven of Swords, somebody who's tricking, somebody who's going around behind somebody's back, spreading a lot of lies, a lot of rumors, a lot of gossip. Somebody could be happy, right? Somebody could be like, oh, I'm so happy for you. But remember, this is the underlining energy of, I'm happy for you, but there's this cruelty that's floating in. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm happy that you're manifesting the life you want, but they're not. They're not. They're triggered by it. This is somebody who lacks maturity, but they're showing up in the upright position. So for some of you, you definitely do have somebody coming in to help you. Somebody that maybe you've already messaged. Some sort of, definitely, absolutely some sort of communication with the Magician coming in the upright position. Today is Mercury Day, but Mercury is about to go direct tomorrow. It will be going direct in Cancer. Okay. So yes, you will have to be vulnerable and admit that you need the helping hand. But you're being asked to shift your expectations. And it's then once you do something, this person's coming in real quick. And I mean real quick. You can't get any quicker than the Magician. That's like, boom. All right. So the crows are warning the element of water about trickery. So the element of water, warning card, the crows warning the element of water. Yep. So this is, somebody could be trying to play you for a fool. Why? Because they don't believe in you. They're saying you don't have a good heart. That's why they're triggered. They don't feel that you're worthy of it. This is somebody who could be saying you're heartless. Remember, I said about the Queen of Ariel and that a leg up, right? Somebody who is coming in and saying something, but they really don't mean it. And it's because they're a clown. They're going to come in and say, oh, that's not really worth the risk, right? Why would you want something like that? You know, this is somebody who could say, oh, I don't believe that you can do that. I don't believe, you know, I don't believe in whatever. Like, belief systems are different. Somebody was definitely warned here. Definitely. Don't be a fool. That's what they're saying. Don't be a fool. Don't allow this person to fool you. Trickery, show me the Seven of Swords. for the element of water, Trickery, the Emperor. So there is definitely somebody who is trying to trick you into believing that they are your divine masculine. This is somebody too. This rules Aries, the moon. The moon will be in, hold on a second, let me grab my cheat sheets. The moon will be in Aquarius. The moon will be in Aquarius next week. All right. First of all, Aquarius rules the house of social circles, friends. Yeah. So be aware of getting invited out somewhere. Because I don't feel like you should go. I really don't think it's worth the risk here. And that's why the crows are warning about this. So Aries talks about first self-appearance, impressions, beginnings, and your attitude. It also talks about somebody who is very determined, very aggressive, very confident, very short-tempered, and it's the trickery. This person is they're coming at you very aggressively, but they don't want you to see that. They want you to see them as somebody who's very stable, somebody who, this is also somebody who's coming at you very aggressively, trying to take charge of a situation. Remember, Uriel's telling you, you already know what to do. Trust it. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. That's what Uriel's telling you. Trust your intuition. Because this person's going to come in and try to trick you. And they're very, very determined to create some sort of an illusion so that you don't see the truth. They're making plans. They're definitely making plans here. They're making plans to hold you back. Simply because they don't believe in you. They don't think that you have a good heart. They don't think that you've grown. They don't feel like you have the ability to do this. This person could be losing their temper. Why? Because they're in fear they're about to be exposed. This is somebody who could be playing in your dreams. This person could be dream walking. Somebody also could be trying to use your identity. So, you know what I feel? Somebody is... Somebody does not want you. It's like they don't believe that you are here on earth as an earth angel. This is somebody who is trying to cast an illusion to trick you out of your spiritual spot, your spiritual identity. Because they're very triggered. And they're doing it on purpose. Because they feel that you don't deserve something. You don't deserve it. Being very immature. They could be coming in saying, oh, I'm very attracted to you. There's a lot of chemistry between me and you, right? So this could be somebody's father figure, too. You could have had a dream about this. There's somebody's trying to trick you out of your spiritual authority. They also could have been doing some sort of magic. Because it's like they wanted you to carry their burdens. This person's learning a very, very hard lesson. Somebody was warned that the risk wasn't worth it. Somebody could be getting humbled. They like, because I'm seeing humbled, but with the clown energy. This person's a clown. And they're like playing tricks on you. A clown. What do? Clowns do magic tricks, right? They do magic tricks. They wrap up funny balloons and make animal balloons, right? So you're being asked to listen to your intuition about a situation, because your spidey senses are going to be going off. The crows are warning you. Remember that. The crows are warning you. Don't do it. It's not worth the risk. You need to listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Face the shadow side. You definitely have a message coming in. I'm telling you, the Eight of Wands. Something's coming in quickly. Oh, look, destiny. Something is coming in quickly that's destined. So we could be talking about movement. We could talk about travel. Yeah. Somebody may want to take you on a trip somewhere. Water signs. I wouldn't go. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's the invite. Going out and being social. Look, the water in the background. Queen of Gabrielle. Eight of Ariel. Yeah, so I feel like you have the capability to do anything you want right now. Again, you're very beautiful. You're very attractive. This could definitely be somebody coming in and telling you this, how attractive you are. I think you're the most beautiful person in the world. You know, you do excellent work. You know, I think that, you know, we can have a wonderful life together. But remember, they're only a knight. They're not a king. This is somebody who's a player, who's going to try to trick you and make you believe that they are your divine masculine, that they are your counterpart. We can work together, right? Yeah, they're doing something out of revenge, right? They did it out of revenge, and they think something is unfair, so they're very triggered, right? They're very triggered. They're under karmic judgment here. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, somebody is in spiritual jail, or they're in jail. Somebody is in jail, spiritual jail. Because they didn't listen to warnings. Because they tried to hold back an earth angel. They wanted to cage them, keep them in this burden, keep them in this illusion, trying to trick them out of their divine authority. Somebody could also have been literally trying to steal your identity. Somebody could be trying to steal your identity with the Emperor card. They took advantage of opportunity here. They took advantage of your generosity. This is somebody who could have been siphoning your energy. I'm telling you, something's coming real quick. It was all about divine timing with the wheel here. All about divine timing. Somebody had to learn some sort of a hard lesson here. These three little witches, or these three women. We have the Queen of Ariel, the Queen of Gabrielle. Mm-hmm. Two women, but there could have been three of them. One could have been thrown a rock side in the heat. The Queen of Gabrielle is somebody who feels like they can do anything they want, right? This is somebody who thinks they can play God over somebody's life to manipulate people. Yeah, they may be coming up in the upright, but yeah, this is somebody who could be mastering something they're working on to get initiated into a coven. Right here, a secret society. This is somebody who is spying, lying, gossiping, coming to your dreams, possibly cast the evil eye. They were hoping that you would become homeless. They wanted you left out in the cold. They were definitely trying to block love for you. Yeah, look, the Seven of Michael. So they were definitely paying attention to the details here. Yeah, they could have been trying to sacrifice you. Look, there's the king. There's the third person. Three people. Three people who now they could be very paranoid because they're about to get caught up. So the Queen of Ariel, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. Tell me a little bit more about this Emperor who's tricking a water sign. Yep, look. They're under karmic judgment. They're under karmic judgment. Somebody didn't answer the call when they were warned. Somebody didn't listen to the warning. September 24th could be significant. March 18th could be significant. April 29th could be significant. January 15th could be significant. Something about 69. Identity theft is very, like, coming to mind. Yep, look. Something about money. Somebody could be possessed too. But this is Taurus energy. Talking about your money, your finances, something you do on a daily routine. Somebody could pray on a daily routine. And somebody warned here, but they didn't listen. $34 could be significant. Alrighty, let's finalize this reading. This is somebody who is very envious of your beauty. They're very envious of the fact that you have spiritual authority, right? This is somebody who is definitely using their spiritual insights to watch you, to dream walk into your dreams, trying to take charge of a situation, trying to take charge of somebody's calling, trying to trick them so that they wouldn't answer a calling. Now this person's learning a very hard lesson. They didn't want you to believe yourself. They were warned and they still did it. Look, teachers, friends. What did I say about the full moon in Aquarius? Friendship circle. To come in and acted like they wanted to be your friend. But in all actuality, they were a hidden enemy. Somebody could have Aries as a rising sign, or Aries as a moon sign. All right, can we have some final messages? They could have a sun Pisces and a moon in Aries. Manifesting miracles. Yeah, water signs. You're manifesting miracles. Right here. You're manifesting miracles. Your prayers have been heard. Your prayers have been heard. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles into my world. And you got somebody really triggered, and now they want to come back in, right? And offer you something. Look, this is what they were trying to trick you. Whispering in your ear. Paul the Venetian, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. Yeah, this is somebody who did not want you to answer the call. See how that angel's calling her? They didn't want you to answer your calling. They were trying to trick you by whispering shit in your ears. They were trying to manipulate and take charge of a situation. Why? Because they felt like they could play God over your life. They didn't feel like you had the ability to experience this grace. They wanted you to fall from grace. But there's a miracle manifesting for you, water signs. And this clown who took the risk has been warned. They have been warned for their trickery. Again, could be a secret society, coven, a cult, whatever. Somebody who could be losing their gifts for lying, spying, gossiping. Again, look, signing a contract. Somebody could be in trouble for forgery. They wanted you rejected by your spirit team. Definitely trying to block forward movement. Because they didn't want you to listen to your heart. They were definitely trying to guide you off track so that they could sacrifice you. So they're trying to sacrifice an earth angel. But they come in acting like they were genuinely concerned. But they wasn't. They wasn't. Now they're playing the victim. And they're all in their head, they're paranoid because somebody's going to find something out. Somebody's going to find out what they truly were committed to doing. They thought they were clever by studying you. Playing on your heartstrings, keeping you in this energy of despair, heartache, right? But your pain and suffering is over. See, I'm telling you, they thought they had divine authority by watching you. Look, there's another person, the Queen of Cups, King of Michael, working together. But you're being lifted up out of this, letting go of the past, right? Bringing yourself in a state of balance because you've learned something. You've learned a lesson here. Yeah, this person thinks that they think, oh, it's either my way or it's the highway. And if it's not my way, I'm going to cause you a lot of mental stress. I'm going to keep you in this anxiety. I'm going to keep giving you PTSD. I want you paranoid. Why? Because I want you to regret something. This person was never concerned. They were never concerned. No matter what you did, they wouldn't have been happy. So you definitely need to see something from a different perspective. They definitely tried to sacrifice you. There's the Seven of Swords. They wanted you to sacrifice love. This person, again, stolen identity. Trying to you. Yeah. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know, right? Archangel Metatron telling you to clear vibes. Clear out the negative emotions. Clear it out. Trust your intuition, because you already know, right? You already know something is manifesting because you've seen something in your dreams. You need to accept yourself, flaws and all, because everybody, there ain't one damn person on this earth that's perfect. And if somebody on my channel or somebody around you is saying, oh, I'm better than you, whatever you can do, I can do better, or they feel that they're looking their nose down on you because of your belief systems being different, get rid of them, because they're not your true friend. All right?